Alright guys, welcome back to Fight for First, episode something in the late single digits. I think like 8. Today we're using my, once again, relatively crappy in-party team. And we're going to make it work. Hopefully we don't run into another Charizard, especially one that's sporting a Life Orb Venusaur. That was not fun. That was unfun. Big unfun. But, you know, 3 Fire Weight Pokemon. If I had an Aqua Berry, this wouldn't be so bad, but I don't. We're just going to have to, like, you know, just going to have to do it. Salament's pretty cool. Habenberry. It's kind of anti-Dragon. Safeguard, Klefki, you know, Prankster. It's got Swagger on it to buff up my Mawile and my Rock Slide from Tyranitar. Venusaur because I had nothing else in my box. Mega Mawile because it's awesome. Rotom because it's very versatile and it forms a pretty good core with Mawile and Salamence. Just they kind of work well together. You know, the Double Intimidate, you got the Burn option. Toxic Rock. Hola, ¿qué tal? What's up, Toxic Rock? Looking at a lot of stuff that's not VGC. Well, 2 things that aren't VGC, but that's cool. He's got the Eel, and he's got Metagross. Now, Metagross got nerfed and then banned from VGC this year, so it's going to be interesting. Do I have any fire moves? I have Salamence. I know Eel gets a lot of different special attacks, so anything 4 times weak, Eel's probably going to take apart. I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, though. It looks like he might be part Trick Room with Slowking. We're going to have to see. I'm feeling like Klefki actually starts off pretty strong here. If the opponent doesn't have something that's going to come out and super affect you, you know, Klefki does pretty well. I definitely want some kind of Intimidate there to support it. I could go Rotom Salamence though, and that's that was one of my favorite leads at Oregon when I got 2nd place. And I'm thinking that actually might be better. Rotom Salamence. That's good. I like that. I like it. Mawile, I'm going to put in the back, because like I said, actually, how funny. I was just talking about this core. We're going to do it. Salamence Rotom with Mawile in the back. And if you are at home, and I'm going to play you in the future, please don't take my advice and use that, because people take my advice sometimes, and then they beat me with it, and I do not like that. But, just food for thought. Last Pokemon we're going to want here. What's really going to threaten this lead a lot? Definitely don't like Venusaur here. Venusaur kind of is meh. I just think Venusaur is meh in general, but I'm going to need something to take out that Eelektross. I'm thinking I'll go Tyranitar. Hoping he doesn't have Focus Blast. Klefki would have been a good solid choice. I'm thinking Klefki might have been the better choice. Especially because Foul Play hits Metagross for super effective damage. And kind of interrupt Kangaskhan a little bit. Why did I choose Tyranitar? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, instantly threatened. Salament's not liking this too much. But I do know that Eel has both fire. I know it learns flamethrower. Does it learn HP ice? It might. Is this guy looking like he's going to go Trick Room mode on me? Kinda, but I don't really care if he goes Trick Room. I'm going to Draco Meteor the Eel. Thunderbolt the Slowking. We'll play it obvious here until we find out what this guy's using. Get some good damage up on the field. That thing looks like a kite. And please die. No. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Get some damage here. Just spreading some damage. If he goes Trick Room, I got Mawile. He's going to Thunderbolt me back. So probably a good trade on damage here. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Big damage. Okay. Pretty obvious for him. This is the obvious play. Slowking's afraid of the Thunderbolt, so it switches or protects. Probably switches because a lot of Trick Room Pokemon don't run Protect. As Eel finishes off my Salamence. Do I want that? I don't want to take a Thunderbolt with Mawile, but I also don't want to. I want to kind of recycle that Intimidate if I can. I'm going to go to Tyranitar with Salamence, and I'm going to try to get rid of this eel with a good old Hydro Pump. Although, is it really threatening me that much? Yeah, it is. I don't want the Flamethrower Mawile. Let's get rid of it. Oh, jeez. Quick Claw Eel. Oh, God. I'm hoping for that Thunderbolt right into Sally. He didn't switch out Slowking, but like I said, Slowking to me, it's not too threatening. I'm not that afraid of it. He goes for another Thunderbolt. So he played that. Paralyze me, that'd be cool. Aw. He goes for Psychic. I'm pretty specially defensive, although that's what I said last episode and the Venusaur KO'd me. I survived. And my Rotom brought his glasses today. I'm so proud of you. I'm so, so proud of you. Have not activated my Citrus Berry on Rotom yet, so in a pretty decent position unless it's right now. Oh god, okay, this is like one of the worst places to be in where you're like outside of Citrus range. I guess I'm still like 20 HP off of Citrus. Big old Kangaskhan comes in, and that looks like a big fat power-up punch he's going to want to get off onto my Tyranitar. I don't like that, so I still don't want Mawile to take damage, but I'm thinking this might be the best time to send it in. I'm going to send in Mawile, and I'm going to burn the Kangaskhan, because boo Kangaskhan. Although, what if he doubles into Rotom? Nah, I'll burn it. What if it's Facade Kangaskhan? Oh god. Don't be Facade. Don't be Facade. This is one of those Trick Room Kangaskhan. I would not be surprised to see a Hammer Arm pulled out from this thing right now. Onto Tyranitar's spot. Give me this. Give me this. If there's one thing I need, it's this burn. That would be cool. This is why I think Rotom's just kind of a medium tier Pokemon at best, because you really rely on that Will-O-Wisp to hit against like Kangaskhan and stuff. Do not burn my Mawile. Wow, that did so much damage. Okay, at least I hit the Will-O-Wisp. That crit is not the business. Okay, Rotom should survive this. We should be fine. He got intimidated. Retrospect. You know, Sally would have been a good switch in there. I just really wanted Mawile. I guess maybe I jumped the gun on getting Mawile out into the field. Just because I knew I've only got so many turns of Trick Room left. What? I got Trick Roomed. Then I KO'd the Eel. Then I Quick Clawed. Then I burned him. He's got 2 rooms. He's got 2 turns of Trick Room left. So maybe I jumped the gun on it a little bit, but I definitely wanted it out here while Trick Room was up. Now that it is, this Kangaskhan's burned. Gonna Thunderbolt the Kangaskhan, Sucker Punch the Slowking. I feel like the Slowking's gonna attack. I feel like that's who this guy is. You got half of the game's also reading your opponent, and I feel like he's gonna attack. But I do want some damage on Kangaskhan. It's at what? -1 plus burn. So we have a little bit of time to get rid of it before it gets powered up with Power Up Punch, if it is running Power Up Punch. So I could have easily protected here with Mawile. Then again, I'm not really afraid of what he's going to do here. So I might as well either force him to switch or KO him before I take psychic damage with Rotom. That's looking like some good damage right there. Rocky Helmet. Woo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo. I saw a really cool set of Rocky Helmet on Slow Bro before, the more defensive of the brethren. But, yeah. Go for a little bit of damage there. Here comes the Power-Up Punch. This is what I was expecting when Tyranitar was out here, guys. He might be running... I don't know, how slow can Kangaskhan get? Do you think he's running like a min-speed Kangaskhan and tried to just underspeed me and KO Rotom? I don't know. He's now what? Back up to just being at -1 because he just negated the burn with the Power-Up Punch. So, that's cool. I'm slower. Is he running Fake Out? I don't know if he's running Protective Fake Out, but he doesn't really have time to just protect because he's going to get burned and then he's going to have the sand damage and he can't switch out. So I'm feeling a good Sucker Punch here on a Kangaskhan because we're about to lose Trick Room anyway. So I'm going to Sucker Punch Kangaskhan. And I'm going to try to burn this Garchomp. I do have Tyranitar in the back, so if Kangaskhan goes down, we're good, basically. And I do have Salamence, so I can get an Intimidate up. So I'm in a pretty decent position so long as something weird doesn't happen here. Sucker Punch, like I said, he probably is only running attacking moves anyway. Doesn't have really time to like try to protect stall, sand damage, burn damage. It's going to add up. Good old Will-O-Wisp onto Knack-Rack. Is it Lum? It is Lum. It is Lum. I see a lot of people running Lum on Garchomp. It's an interesting choice. Is that going to KO? Nope. To me, this sounds like another Rock Slide. So I'll go Sucker Punch to break Sash, or it's not Sash, whatever. Sucker Punch because whatever. Protect Rotom, because guys, you really want to keep spread damage as much and as long as possible. Again, it doesn't really matter. My Tyranitar comes in and checkmates the situation because it outspeeds, and we'll one-shot with Ice Beam. If I hadn't seen this item yet, I'd be breaking the Sash right now. But oh god, what if he like... Nope. He can't boost his speed, so we're gonna be fine. Plus, he didn't even want to KO Rotom. Let's see. Ooh, what if he's... What if this dude is running one of those, like, Sand Evasion Garchomp? That'd be cool. Like, Sand Veil. So that would be scary. I'm going to try to not get Sand Veiled by 1, hitting Ice Beam. Wink, wink. 2, going to Salamence for the Intimidate, because he's going to Earthquake here. That's his only chance of KOing Tyranitar, and with the Intimidate, I should survive it. But between Intimidate, spread damage, no. And hopefully me going first. Okay, good. So, you can never be too sure. Some people still run Sand Veil. It will go down to a really fast, really strong, timid Ice Beam from a Tyranitar. So, Toxic Croc, good game. Thank you for the game. And Trick Room, really cool if you can make it work. It's hard to make it work in this metagame though, especially because there are so many good Pokemon that are still slow that people bring themselves without Trick Room. So, but anyway, like it did some good damage. It got that crit, some psychic damage. That was cool. Basically, first turn I just whacked some stuff. I weakened it up so when Trick Room came in, I was able to send in Mawile. Mawile was slow and had priority and was able to finish off a bunch of stuff. And then just got to be careful with those speed tiers. When he Trick Roomed and then my Rotom was slower than his Kangaskhan, I was able to burn it, intimidate it, and it hit for nothing. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And let me see. Let's do a question of the day. I like question of the days. What was your first Pokemon game? Mine was Blue, and I picked Squirtle. You can tell me your starter too. I know a lot of people are like, ooh, Charmander. And like that one person you know is like, oh, Bulbasaur. And he's like the only one you know. But Squirtle was cool. I like Squirtle. And if you gave it a nickname, let's do that. If you gave it a nickname. I didn't nickname mine. But that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys tune in again soon. My internet's been really, really, really bad recently. So it's hard for me to shoot battles sometimes. So if I miss a day, it's because I literally got dropped from like every game I played. These two worked out. So that was, I mean, today and yesterday. So that was great. And I don't know. See you guys next time.